ting ting. Walla walla bing bang.
All right. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. In love with you. I told the witch doctor I was in love with you. And then the witch doctor, he told me what to do. He told me, ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang advice. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Ting tang, walla walla bang bang.
Alright, what's going on, good people of YouTube and Twitch? How's it going? We've had... Ooh, that looks a little... We've had some fun recently trying to get my interwebs to work. I don't know what they're doing. I think they're working on the lines outside right now. For whatever reason, but today at least we are going to, it looks like, be able to stay connected to the stream. When I tried on Tuesday, as those of you that were intended to know, we started a stream, and then in the middle of it, the connection was so bad, and I went unconnected long enough that the Streamlabs just started a second stream on YouTube, because YouTube is kind of dumb. They don't have it set up where Twitch does, where like when you disconnect for a second, you can pretty much pop right back in to your stream. So yeah, but it looks like we will stay connected tonight. If it is a little jerky throughout the evening, I do apologize. You know, I can only shout at my ISP so many times. You know. We have they have a monopoly in this area. It's either this ISP or satellite internet that's garbage. And Starlink, people have suggested that it's decent enough to like do a backup stream, but it typically doesn't get you the quality that you need. I guess some quality would be better over no stream, of course. But all right, so let's go ahead and get on into it. So Mr. Tuba asked for some Massachusetts and concealed maneuvers. So why not? Why not? Need to just move, yeah. We maybe once the housing market settles down, I can look at that option a bit more. First time seeing this game mode, lots of CVs. We'll see if we get the one with the mines on the other side. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, again with the fashion, you know, gotta have the drip. It's strip or drown. We get a Kaga and a Graf Zeppelin on one side, and then we get the Kaku and the Concord Bridge on the other side. Like, what? What even is that? You would think they'd put, you know, one of each on the other side. Stop buying guns and start looking at the house market. I have looked at the house market, and it's like, oh lord, there's houses here that are like they're not old to the point to where, you know, they're like from like the 40s and 30s. You know, those desirable houses. They're just like 60s, 70s. You know, really small houses that probably need to be refurbished and things like that, and they're like $215,000 for a small house from the 60s on a small plot of land that you're going to have to probably dump 50 or 70k into to renovate them up to, you know, modern standards and such. And this is all, you know, come from the viewpoint of before COVID. Those houses were like 100 flat, if that. That was a reasonable, you know, price point for something you would have to dump another 50 grand into to get it, you know, up to modern conveniences and stuff, so you could get your money back down the road when you go to sell it. But yeah. It's got U-69 1 week ago. Any tips? Well, the German ones, the homing torpedoes are better. The American subs, if you want to do the whole like unguided torpedo, American sub would probably be better if you are like a if you are a submarine, not a submarine, if you are a destroyer main and you're getting into subs, the American ones would be a little bit better because the unguided torpedoes are better on the American subs. So that would be my recommendation to you. Don't move to Florida, you just described a $500,000 house. Do a top 5 video suggestion here. Do a top 5 most OP ship on release dates. So you mean like overall, like when at that time it was overpowered? That's not a bad idea. It's really not. What about the Haida? I like the Haida. Not a lot of players do, but I like the Haida. I think it's a pretty nice little DD. 3-bedroom, semi-detached house, and we're going for £675,000. God, well, it sounds like you're in the UK. That's a little bit more understandable because the real estate isn't as available there. How do you get the Haida? I'm like 10 minutes from it. I think it's in the premium shop. It came out, I believe it's part of a dockyard. Kaga going after me? He is going after me. I'm gonna keep chewing on this North Carolina. Don't. We set a fire on the, was it the Talon? Yeah, the Talon that we were opening up on originally. And all bounces on the North Carolina. That's great. And Weimer's getting saucy over there. My favorite ship, this guy right here or Grosser Kerr first. One of those two. Hi, Talon. Don't know why he kind of just walked out of here. That's a nice pinch through the bow. Another fire. That's AP's going to hurt a bit. Oh, it's just me on this flank. All right, so naturally, since I went to the side, nobody else on my team did. Okay, that's alright. Well, they better win on that. How'd they lose 3 ships? How'd they lose 3 ships on that side? Oh, hold up. I think one of the cruises lost was ours. Yeah, okay. That's, you know, that's about par for the course or higher tier, you know? Haida isn't in the shop. It's not? Check the armory. Might be there. Let me see. I gotta go grab some ramming flags and we'll check for it there. I don't see why they would remove it. Although, I mean, Wargame is a little weird with what they do or don't have in the shop at this time. I exited out of the armory as I'm in the armory. Let's see. Haida. It's gonna be in the obtain section. Let me just. That'll make it easier. Doesn't look like it's. No, yeah, looks like it's not. Okay, that's weird. Huh. Yes, I guess it's currently not available at the moment. I forget what it came out for. But, you know, whenever it comes back, it's a good ship. If they just, you know, put it back in the armory, or if they release into some event or something, I think it's worth getting, unless it's like crazy. Hada is the only super container and Xmas. Ooh. Okay. That sucks. You should definitely come visit Hada IRL. Well, maybe. Maybe. Depends on how some things go this year. Been an expensive year so far. I was removed at the same time as the Nelson and the Spee. Of course. Of course. Love the shirt? Glad you do. Some people don't like my shirts. Those people have very poor taste. Well, I gotta get a passport first, because I don't think they'll let me into Canada without one, you know? So I gotta get one of those. And then, well, then I have to actually go to Canada. It's pretty cold, you know? I like cold, but I don't know if I like it that much. Imagine having a passport so southern of you, yeah. Well, I was gonna get one some time ago, but because I went on a cruise, and they're like, nah, just like, you know, send us a copy of your birth certificate and like your ID, and that's fine. I'm like, oh, okay. And I did that, and they like mark you as having that, and then on your little like cruise ship card to get when you're on the boat, that's like your passport to get back on the ship, and then same thing going through customs. It's like, oh, I can do that. I don't need to like pay for a passport, but I probably will get one eventually. Oh, Mr. FDG, what are you doing here? Charles as well. Mr. Thor 586. You're right, it is an a-hole FDG. Wow. Okay, fella, I feel sorry for you. Oh, don't worry about looking at me, sir. Oh, he's got HE loaded, too. I wonder if he must have just got that ship. Unless somebody hurt him, and he, for some reason, has HE loaded. And he's gonna sail right at us. Ball. Oh, I have some very good news to share too. So, this year I have been given the world history classes to teach. I am done with world geography for the time being. And I'm very happy about that. because world history is a senior level course now, and geography was a freshman level course. And seniors got their own problems. Don't get me wrong. I've been teaching a class of them for some time now because I had psychology for a while, which is a senior course, and I had the dual enrollment Western Civ course, but now I have full seniors this year. So it's looking like it's going to be a pretty good school year. I'm gonna burn out, and I think we should get. Is that our fire burning? It was our fire. Oh, that's first blood. All right, 5 minutes in. Godzilla Pickle, you can try to sync drop with me, and then on the Friday night live streams, we do the community div time for the last hour. Basically, we tack on an extra hour and stream on the Friday night live streams. That's for community div time, where I div up with you guys. Can I get those shells into the Charles? Is that what it's telling me? Looks like it's what it's telling me. When's the next Pew Pew video coming out? I have a Pew Pew in shipping right now. It'll probably be at my FFL in probably another day or two. Then I got a couple more. Well, see, once it gets here, I gotta get some Pew Pew rounds for one of the rifles that I'm going to be taking out when I go to film that video too, because you know usually when I go, I like to film a couple of videos at once. I'm trying to do that just to save money, because our boat's old. It's from the 60s and the engine's from the 70s, so it ain't get that great of gas mileage. So I'm trying to get to go out there and film like 2 or 3 videos at once. TLDR, probably like 3 weeks, I would imagine. That Charles Martel's gonna beach. Hi, Split. We almost made it. Yeah, it's in the future. They've done decently well enough that I think I can do some more and get away with it as far as YouTube algorithms and things like that. See Yami. Yeah, when I'm not trying to dodge torpedoes, I'll show her to y'all. She's chilling right here. I'm trying to get like a cat camera set up, but she keeps changing her napping spot. Normally she naps behind the monitor because it's warm back there, but then sometimes she likes to nap on the bed, then sometimes on top of the bed, sometimes on the shelf, next to the model of herself. It's actually 69,420 cold away from getting Sherman. That is beautiful, sir. Make sure you screenshot that. Oh, there we go. We got the split. Look, it's another split. Commentary on Wargaming news, Wargaming's new tech trees for World of Warships. Oh, there he is. Everybody gangsta till the Otago secondaries open up. Okay, the Nebraska just sent him back to port. Goodness, those. Yep, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine, everything's fine. My first tier 10 ship today, very nice of her. She doesn't scream non-stop. What she does is she will run up to me, meow at me for a bit, and then run away. Then she'll run to her food bowl, realize that I'm not following her, and then come back, meow at me again, and expect me to follow her to my food to my food bowl, to her food bowl. She does that, And then when she realizes you're not going to follow her, she sits at the door and stares at me, and then makes little meowing noises. Even though it's on a timer, she hasn't. Well, my sister bought one of those automatic feeders for her cat. Then she got a newer model. She gave me the older one. So it's like she gets food at the same time, twice a day. It plays a little song, so she should be well aware that she's getting food and when she's getting food. But I guess she just hasn't figured that out yet. So his cat feeds him. Okay, we're gonna back up from here. It's a good cruiser to start off with. The British heavy cruisers are very forgiving to newer cruiser players, so I usually recommend them. American cruisers too. Heavy cruisers. American heavy cruisers are pretty nice. The guns are very, very nice, and you'll learn to cruiser very quickly with those. Knocking out my rudder. Yesterday I actually swallowed some food coloring. The doctor said I'm okay, but I feel like I died a little on the inside. That's good. That's a good one. Oop, I think I am too high there. I might still click superstructure, but my mouse slipped. Oh, no. It was fine. It was fine. I meant to do that. I knocked it out again! The funny thing is that even though they're knocking out my rudder, because I have the rudder model on it, I think I still have like a 6-second rudder shift time. Because I have a last stand on, which your gears still operate, but they're at half effectiveness. I have a 3-second rudder shift time, so I have a 6-second rudder shift time when it's knocked out. So, despite my rudder being knocked out, I still have a better than average rudder shift time. Oh, come on. Okay, everyone just stop shooting the Palmer that's down to like 500 HP. Nebraska should take him out here. Or not, that's cool too. What were my secondary shooting at? Oh, and this Nebraska's in the way of my torpedoes. Nebraska, I need you to move. That should be clear. Why me? He could have shot the Nebraska that entire time, but he waits for me. This should get him, though. Oh, no. Dang. Alright. Again, the thing of just... Why would no one shoot the 500 HP Palmer? I don't know. I feel like in most games when like my team's winning by a ton, no ship on that low of HP gets a chance to live. But when my team really needs to kill them, everyone just stops shooting at them when they get that low for some reason. Oops, wrong thing. We need to go to the armory to get the flags. Hitting flag. I saw we were almost out of the speed flag as well. Yeah, so let's just pick up some more of that while we're here. Roma? All right, I'll do Roma instead of Tiger 59. Maybe the Italian. I'll say the French. The Italians are all the way back here. Make those Italians sit in the back. There you are, Roma. All right. I'm gonna clear my. So if you never used Streamlabs, it sends you a notification every time you drop frames, which means like you lose data going to the streaming server because of your internet being doo-doo. So I've cleared it of notifications. We were up to 13. I'm gonna check it at the end of the stream and see how many times we drop frames. See, now watch is going to be like perfect for the next 3 hours. Which I'm fine with that. I'm staring at my bitrate on Streamlabs right now. I'm just waiting for it to go down to like 600 or something. Staying at 4,000 kilobits a second. Okay, maybe it's done being doo-doo. Went to a costume party last night, dressed as a screwdriver, turned a few heads. RL ship request, Småland and Gothenburg, Sweden. Okay, so look, there's a tier on my Patreon, all the way at the top. If you subscribe to that tier for like 2 years, I think it'll pay for that trip. I mean, like, shoot, I mean, I can write it off as a business trip because it is a business trip. It's a legitimate business trip, if I do a real still video of Småland. But like the funds for that simply do not exist at the moment. Oh, we do have a tier 6. Someone took a Legale Soneri and now they're in a tier 9 game. Heard the Italian BBs are not good. Okay, the grind for the Italian BBs is terrible. But like the Colombo itself, in my opinion, is pretty nice. It's just a pain to get to. So if it's your like first time in a battleship, I would not recommend going up the Italian battleship line. Roll Italian AP. Tip so fast you actually got to give them a big lead with Italian AP. That's how you know they're in a fast boat. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 ow. Yep, that is standard Italian battleship dispersion right there. The thing is, the Roma has the Italian battleship dispersion, but she doesn't have SAP. So it's like, because with SAP, you only need to land a shell or two, you're doing pretty decent damage. But Roma does not have that. So, yeah. Was that a paddle? No, that wasn't really a paddle. That was only about... That was like 5 KSL, but that's not too bad. If I would have lost like half my HP, I think that would have been bad. That would then qualify as a pad. But no, like, Europe's definitely on my list of places I want to go eventually. I'd love to go there. So I hear about it all the time in school. I mean, I teach about it. So I hear myself talk about it all the time. I very much would like to go there. Oh, of course he knocks out one of my turrets. What's SAP and how does it work? SAP is a special munition type that the Italian tech tree, I was gonna say tech line, that the Italians get. It's basically like HE with really high alpha, but it doesn't start fires, right? I just realized that my team has left me yet again. Come on, Roma, hit something for once in your life. Detroit, hello Detroit, how's it going?
Siluri dritti di prua. Abbiamo una falla nello scafo, stiamo imbarcando molta acqua. Caccia in volo.
Oh, that's a Palmer.
Caccia distrutto. Problema risolto, signore.
Followed up by a rook. So, we had 3 ships go to A. Everyone else went to C. I keep picking the side that gets abandoned. Wow. We're off to a great start, aren't we? Iowa? Alright. Go get a team that doesn't run to the other side of the map the second the match starts. I'm going to take Missouri if you don't mind. Make some of these credits back. Oh yeah, they wanted to see Yami. Alright, 1 second. Gotta wake her up though. I want to see you. Look up at the camera. She is a little shocked there. Does Yemi have a Magnum PI outfit? I could get her one, but I'm gonna die if I try to put it on. Yeah, Sap is semi-armor piercing. Oh yeah, she's real pretty. She's a mix of Maine Coon and Norwegian Forest Cat, and then Munchkin. So it's really weird. She's huge, yet she's tiny. She is lowered in the front because Munchkin cats have those really short front legs. So she's really short there. So it looks like she's stance. Cats are sleek as you can't tell me otherwise. They are, because you if you never picked up a cat before, they're like they kind of hold themselves together. Then you wiggle them around a bit, and you can get like another 3 to 5 inches of length out of them, so you can have a lone cat. That's what they do at those like the cat shows, They pick him up, they shake him around a little bit, then they do the whole like, oh, the domestic short hair, you know? And the cat's just there like, I'm gonna kill you when you put me down, you know? Like that face she just made, and now she's going back to sleep already. Best North Carolina build, go for the full tank build, and then with the modules you're gonna want to take main armaments mod 1, damage con 1, artillery plotting room mod 1, damage con 2, concealment, and then your pick of artillery plotting room mod 3 or the reload mod. Artillery plotting room mod 2 will give you more range, which is cool. Or you can take the reload mod if you just want fast reload. Ah, and Frost is in here.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon.
There we go. And for North Carolina, Ty, obviously take all that, but you don't get the last plotting module and all that jazz. Hey, look, we citadelled the Ohio, all the way from back here.
Enemy destroyer sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
What roles do each of the classes play, and like what is each class's job, if I explain myself correctly? So that wasn't Ohio that I hit. Yeah, that wasn't Ohio that I said though. So the cruisers are the DPM machines. Since they have, you know, rapid firing guns, they're the guys that are putting out most of the consistent DPM. And their job is to support the DDs as they cap by providing radar, fire support, and of course by shooting the enemy team's DDs. DD's jobs are primarily to be scouts and to... That Lepanto shit, a bunch of torpedoes. And to be the ones that are capping the caps. And again, typically it varies from DD to DD, obviously. But that's what they primarily do. Of course, you have some running gun DDs that they don't go near the caps, they just harass the enemy team and still spot for the friendly team, so forth and so on. Battleships are there to tank for the team and provide big alpha damage to those targets that present that opportunity to them. It's like you see a cruiser parked broadside on, you know, give them a full broadside of your guns and cripple them. But the primary thing is you have to be there to tank for your team, ideally, you know. Submarines are stealthy boats that are there to primarily harass targets that have been singled out, that have gone off by themselves. CVs provide spotting and, well, just harass the crap out of the enemy team in general. But a lot of tactical spotting, and kind of like submarines too, they go after those targets that are more singled out. Well, the Ohio that I said out earlier is angry about it. What's the meta now at higher tier? It's usually pretty passive. Teams sit in the back a lot. No one really wants to push until one team has like utter dominance over the other. What are these Fletchers doing? Oh, DDs also typically have some of the best ship-based depth charges available to them. So they're also supposed to be one of the key classes to fight against DDs with, but you know, it's a lot easier to just use your aerial dropped depth charges than the ship-based depth charges. And these Fletchers are going to go complain. Well, they can't complain on the forums anymore. They're going to complain on the Discord that they can't get near a DD to drop their depth charges on it. They just bum rushed a submarine that was right by his Zorky and his Custonis and his Missouri. Hi, Sevastopol. Gonna hurt. Yep. Research Bureau ship, Ohio. Get Ohio first. That's gonna be your first Research Bureau ship. The reason I turned down in front of him is because you have an Ohio and a Montana pushing up. If I just sit there and go bow in, I'd be stuck there when that Ohio and that Montana roll up. Here, I've got some more freedom of movement. I'm not saying I was 100% right to do that either. That's just my reasoning in my head.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I keep giving this guy too much lead. He's going slower than I think he's going, apparently. First coal cruiser, Napoli's a really good one. She's a tier 10, so a bit more expensive. It may not necessarily be the best thing for like a newer player. One I would most definitely be working towards. Okay, just pop his engine boost, so surely... I hit him at least. The delay that I've got when I'm not doing streaming like clan battles and like that, it's just whatever the processing delay is. Like, I think it's 10 seconds, if that. But when I do stream like clan battles, that is like a 5-minute delay. But I haven't streamed clan battles in a hot minute. Let's see. Oh, come on. Surely that should be able to get over, right? Right? Yeah, look at that. And it missed. Okay. Do I play ranked? I do occasionally. Typically not too much because life is stressful enough and I don't want to come home and play the game that I typically play to, unwind from the day just to get stressed out by it. Yes, it is worth it to get Ohio. Ohio has some other improved characteristics about her that Montana does not, like the 18-inch guns for starters. Oh, that and the torpedo. Oh, never mind. We're just going to Citadel him.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
With the 18-inch guns for starters, so you can overmatch 30 millimeters of armor, which the Montana can't do. And she can also build into secondaries, which Montana can't do. I have both of them. They're both wonderful ships, and they're both, in my opinion, two of the best battleships in the game. Like, if you like one, you'll probably like the other one. Hi, Sevastopol. Remember me? Well, I overpinned a large cruiser with a really chunky hull, because that's how that works, of course. We've managed to hold on to this side of the map for quite some time. We haven't really held it, but we've been able to discourage them from taking it. DS Heavy Cruiser, why are they not LC and HC? Because I believe the focus is more or less on like the first name, the first letter usually, which is why they put the C there for the cruiser designation. Because L usually means like landing ship something or not. But yeah, CA is cruiser armor, right? And then CL is cruiser light. BV's battleship, BC's battle cruiser. And that's just the U.S. Navy. Other navies have different designations, Hi, Ohio. We might go turn around and see the Ohio. It's about to have a talk with St. Vincent. Hey, Micah, that's not been you, that's been me. I've been missing the last couple because my internet's just been completely garbage recently. Well, St. Vincent might get him. The Hawk can just absolutely rip through that St. Vincent's armor from any angle. I might actually ram now that I'm seeing this. Yeah, I think they're gonna ram. I don't think so, right? No, he just... Yep, he Ohio'd him. The thing is, his turrets are turned. Ooh, there we go. He has a secondary build. Turn, Missouri, turn! Yep. That's that American AP. Ow. Yeah, no, we got a Thunderer shooting at us too. We're not gonna make it, boys. Last salvo.
Problem solved, sir.
143k, that's not bad. I mean, they have 800 points, but not now we're getting all of the caps, which is funny. So I think it's just myself and those two DDs for a while held C for quite some time. Then of course the St. Vincent rolled up. I thought the St. Vincent was going to use, you know, his big torpedo, and we were going to be able to hold that flame. But look, even though I lost 1.2 mil credits with the Missouri, good old credit printer there. Kid, let's go take Kid into concealed maneuvers and make a CV's day miserable. I'm probably looking right at it. Where is the Kid? There's the Kid. Oh yeah, Cleveland's great for operations. The ship trading thing, like, yeah, I really wouldn't mess with it because those premium ships are very valuable at the anniversary event and then at the Santa. I'm Hydro, that's terrifying. Oh no. Let's stay here for too long because he's going to have his radar back up here in a second. Gonna scare away the Cleveland. Now the Otago comes in. Otago could launch his plane, that'd be great.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Oh, there goes the mines. He is firing, but undetected. Interesting.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Murder! Murder! Get the low brass!
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert. Critical engine damage.
How's he toggle? Oh man. We only got 9 planes down, but I think a couple of my A mounts are in fact busted.
Torpedoes to port.
We do have a minefield in front of us, but nobody got time for that, as the internet says.
Torpedoes to port. Torpedoes direct front. Hull breach. Taking on water quickly.
That one hurt a bit.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert. Smoke generator started. Problem solved, sir.
How many planes are there around us?
The enemy team has taken the lead.
I'm suddenly very alone.
Smoke screen set.
Alright, so after being stream sniped by 2 individuals, having the sole attention of, I'm pretty sure, both the CVs, and dealing with a minefield all at the same time, I think that was a pretty worthy stand. Oh, Lord. And sacrificing my Atago and Kazakh. Alright. Let's head back to the normal mode now. Alright, you know what? We haven't done Kremlin in a bit, have we? See how Kremlin's doing nowadays. Oh yeah, Vermont. Renette wants me to play Vermont. Let's see, where part that fat thing at? Here it is. So I do have, yeah, let me put spotting on it. Alright, so I think we're going to have like a range of a bagillion at this point. Come back, Halsey. The Moskva or the Black? I like both of them. What do you like more? Do you like heavy cruisers or do you like destroyers more? That's up to you, though. It's in my range already. It's goofy. You did pretty good, Godzilla.
Action stations.
Alright, firing range is so big that the number that accompanies that massive line hasn't even rendered in yet because it's off the map. It's not about the extra range, it's about being able to shoot cruisers over islands easier. That is true. But I mean, you can flex on people by being like, yeah, I simply cover the whole map now with a simple press of a button. Oh, I know I can hit them. Like the Montana's in range. Will I be able to hit him though? There he goes. That goes. If he's not paying attention at all and he keeps selling in a straight line, we'll probably hit him. But will he turn? Probably so. The argument Siegfried, if you like a snipery cruiser with 15-inch guns, yeah. Hey, well, we hit him. We hit him. I didn't say we're going to do damage. Well, simple. If you take part in the anniversary event at all, I wouldn't. Because that's the more stuff you get for those 2 ships. So I myself, I wouldn't. Let's see if we got Pebble here. We overpinned the Azuma. If I was in that Azuma, I would have simply imploded. Here's again. And let's wait for him to maneuver, then we'll take our shot. Let's see, that might have been a little bit too much lead. No. Yeah, it was. Dang it. Where the ship's rated B? Probably in the army, I would imagine. I mean, that's where they're kind of dumping everything at now. I don't think these shells are going to make it over the mountain. Nah. Naturally, all the battleships go to the other side of the map, you know? Alright, let's activate the spotter when this reload's done. Google gadgets? Oh, come on. That's alright, we can hit the Yoshino all the way back there. The heck's the and he's going for 22-second flight time. All this spotting, though, am I right, boys? He's not moving anywhere near as much.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
PFA rolling, murder the multiplanes, please. Nope, that missed. I didn't see how much it missed by, though.
Torpedo support. Torpedo support.
Is he just
Torpedo
chilling there? He is. He's dead.
Torpedo support.
Look at all the ASW planes.
Torpedo support. Spotter returning to ship.
Obviously, no way he got out of that in time.
Enemy submarine sunk. Anti-aircraft gun crews are on normal alert.
Like how he just sat there. He dived a bit, yeah, but he just sat there. I can only see crap when they fire, and then, you know, the 20 seconds afterwards. And poof, they're gone. That sucks, because you need to see, you know, whereabouts the shells land in regards to their ship. Okay, so that probably hit his bow. Judging by the overtens and the ricochets. Joy of Malta. What overthings? Dang. No, Micah, it's mine. We're able to at least stay connected tonight. Tuesday night we couldn't even connect for more than like 5 minutes at a time. I'll get a little bit better. Got a full bite that time.
The ship is on fire.
What is that? Big gearing, methinks. This, ladies and gentlemen, is why spotting is so important. There we go. See, when I can see stuff, I can shoot it. That's a secret that the DD players don't want you to know. I just streamed today. Yesterday and Monday my internet was acting up, so we had to move it to today because my internet is behaving today. Again, amazing what I can do when there's stuff spotted.
The ship is on fire.
See, in 2 salvos, I've gotten up to 94,000 damage. Of course, the Malta comes back for seconds. Why wouldn't he? Midway's asking for help. That's pretty funny. Yeah, no, I'm saving it for the bombers or the torpedo planes.
I need help.
Enemy battleship foundered.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Because as unpleasant as the rocket planes are, they not quite as painful as these guys.
Enemy battleship sighted.
I think I'm unintentionally running down the enemy's CV. Well, if you could do something to that Yami, that would be fantastic.
Enemy destroyer sighted.
How do you miss Bilal?
The enemy is about to win.
He missed. He missed the Yami. From that, well, he was still using the homing torpedoes, so it wouldn't have murdered him, but it would have been nice to get him down a little bit lower. I don't see how that man's even like damaging my superstructure anymore. It should be so saturated at this point. Ooh, I'm dead. Nope, I'm alive. Dang. Thunderer killed the Holland with his secondaries. That's pretty funny.
Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Now, of course, we gotta chew our way through Malta's incredibly tanky planes. In one hit. Shut down his fighter fast enough. Thunder Secondary is lightning quick? Nah, he just got lucky there. Again, a nice demonstration of how important spotting is. Alright, now we'll try Kremlin. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Just went to exit out the dialog box. And Kremlin. There you go. This is matchmaking. Oh, the super ships. So when you get weird matchmaking like this, all battleships, no cruisers. So all battleships and duties, no cruisers. So what happens here is that these super ships, they stay in queue for so long. Like, they don't just back out when they get to like 5 minutes. They stay in queue. So matchmaking gets desperate because this individual player's been in queue for so long. It just kind of dumps whatever it has in queue into one match, and you get weird matches like this. Same thing used to happen to CVs when CVs were see you guys over. When CVs were rarer back in the day, you would have these CV players that would sit in queue because they're waiting for someone to hop into matchmaking or another CV. So then they do, and it's just like, you know, 1 CV and 5 DDs or something like that. Well, the enemy team has 5 DDs. We only have 4. Man, see, if I was in like GK, this wouldn't be that terrible because I have GK secondaries to back me up, but I don't. I'm in a Kremlin, so yeah. We'll see what we can do. So it's an incomparable, Yami an incomparable, Vagon, Soyuz, Humphreys, that's in testing still, Shimakaze, Sherman, Kamikaze, Mushishimi, the Yami, Shigashima, Kremlin, 2 Lions, a Yamagiri, Shimakaze, Sherman, and a Friesner. And then Burgon, I missed the Burgon. Is Kremlin worth grinding? She's not like a powerhouse tank like she used to be. And the way that you play her isn't super popular anymore. So there's all that. But I think she's still pretty solid. Kremlin saying there's Oleg with an AK. Yeah, that's about it. We are spotted now. Anything spotted. So the Sherman's over there. Sherman's the one that's been spotted. So it's one of the other 5 DDs. Someone's in C. I'd be surprised if it was the Burgon. What guns is that? That's 3 Savos, so that's the Humphreys? I think it's the Humphreys. First tower from the Burgon sets some fire, because of course it does. See if we can make it work. Yep, it is a Humphreys. What do I know? Ooh, with a sink drop with torpedoes from the north. It's gonna hurt. Ooh, that's a nice grouping there from the main guns. Prism should finish him off. Oh, it's Willie that was up there. Hi, Burgon. There we go. 11k to the Bagon. Did keep my bow angle toward him so he doesn't bite into my side armor. The forward guns? Okay, cool. We good. We good. There you go. The best CVs like Techline Premium. What you looking for? Ah, really? I see what you. I see you. You missed. This next time I probably won't. Techline, the Americans are probably the most consistent. The Soviets are probably one of the strongest ones right now, just because of their mechanics with the whole squadron attacking at once. Who is that? That's a Kitakazi. Once the bloom goes down, I should be able to just sneak away. Shikishima, you wanna come up here and play some? Would you like to play the game, Shikishima? That's the thing about the criminal, though. You do have to get... This guy is way too good at blind firing. You gotta get really close for it to really, of course, work. And your team's not always going to back you up on that, as you're seeing now. Or, of course, just raking in the potential damage, though, at this moment. When the anniversary event will be, well, it's the same time every year, I can tell you that. It's, what, September? Oh, about to say 1,400, no way! 7,000. That's a bit better in terms of damage done. Thank God they ran out. I'm attempting to get our team our first cap. Shikishima is allergic to the cap. Jaeger is great, you know? I might get to cap this thing one day. Hey, yeah, hey, don't claw my shorts, Yami. That's rude. Hi, Shikishima. Excuse me. I think I might just head out west. Looks like they got things together more so over there. I mean, we're just getting farmed by the industry and the Kitakazi here. hit him, even though we weren't locked on. That's pretty neat. I don't know why would the Sherman go and just murder the Kitakaze? Guess that would involve him doing something. And Shikishima got his ship scratched, finally. Oh, I got you, Nihilus. Well, at least we took enough abuse to where they got the rest of the enemy team down, so there is that. We do quite sorely need caps, though.
Торпеды по правому борту. У нас команда противника.
Well, we should have that, though. There's only the 2 DDs left. I don't know what the hell this Sherman's doing. Like, now! He decides to try and fight the Kitakaze. Like, he could have been... He's firing HE. Why are you firing HE? You sap. You sap, you... If he would have used sap, he would have just dumpstered him here.
Команда противника близка к победе.
Well. No, Micah, that's a Friday night thing. We are just having a rough old time, aren't we, fellas? Let's see. Got that. Let's do a Apollo run, see if we can change our luck. Yoshino, I'll pop in Yoshino after. Well, we got a normal set of matchmaking. That's Piedmont. Oh, that's the whose super shit is that? The Piemonte. Alright. Someone wants out.
Ufficiali pronti.
Alright, YOLO. See if we can make some things happen. Oh, this guy. This guy in chat. With YOLO, you can you can make some stuff happen with it. I mean, typically you can at least. Oh. Yeah, so this guy's like hopping over the Piemonte, how do you say that, player's case, because it's a Super Venezia, right? He's like, does he have radar? Don't give me none of this NDA nonsense. And super testers, they can tell you stuff about the ship that's out in the public. Other things about it, like during testing, they can't talk about. Because things get changed a lot during testing. They may change the alpha of the guns, the reload time. They may remove this consumable, add this consumable. They can't talk about that in the public. So, the guy's, I don't know, jumping this guy's case about it for some reason. The Samares. I know, Yami. I'll get you out in a second. Oh, and the Sherman over here. Oh, okay. We got a party over here. The ship is made of dried pasta with how much crap breaks on it. Well, another thing too is that even when it does get released, they can't really talk about like what it was like during testing. They can't talk about that at all. So even if like when the Piemonte gets released in full, they can't say, oh yeah, during testing it had like radar and guided torpedoes. They can't say that. Oh, and the Piemonte just got shotgunned by the Gato, but you know, shotgunning's not a problem, you know. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm gonna get you out in a second there, Yami. I know you want to get out. I just gotta torpedo something. I want to go for that Slava, but that gear's right there. And, oh, there's the Summers. Let me just murder this Summers real quick. There he goes.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Okay, I have our target. Let's see if I can actually get there. I hope that the Sherman's in smoke. That felt like I was detected forever. That like 2 seconds I was spotted. I actually think the gear uses torps already. At least that's what's going on in my head cannon right now. I'll have to use his Hydra. Nope. In fact, did not use his Hydra already. Hi, thank you. Come on, torpedo tube number 3. Alright, 2 out on the Slava, 1 out on the Aegir. That's a dead Aegir. And the Slava is deceased as well. Double dev strike, fellas. Wait, how is that not 2 dev strikes? What else was the... Was the gear at like half? No, I got the death strike on the gear, didn't I? Ah. Do you maybe do spotting for the other with that ship? No, sir. The Apollo Emilio is a torpedo delivery system. That's what it is. Hi, Dalton. How's it going? Now I see. Yeah, the ship has one purpose in life, and it's to just be the funny torpedo boat. All right. You know what? I don't think we played Republican stream in a hot while, so I'll get that queued up. Let me let Yami out. It is a very one-tracked ship, shall we say. Yeah, I was trying to give time for the Summers and the Sherman to either screw off or take enough damage where I could potentially gun them down if I needed to. Thankfully, they both screwed off. Alright. We're just a patch away from the smokestacks actually rotating, guys. We're so close to having that feature finally in game. This will go out wide to A and see what happens. As long as it's very good on that track, I'm okay with it. It is very good, that track. Alright, so Pavetta, Yemi, GK, NorCal, Borodino, Champagne, Stalingrad Rune, Gearing, Sherman, Castonis, and a Jaeger. Which led you to get those neat little details in it. Well, see, they advertised. Well, they didn't advertise. They talked about the rotating funnel for the French ships way back when they first mentioned them. And I was like, oh, that's a nice little detail. And then they came out, and behold, the smoke funnel does not rotate. But they are adding it in 12.7. So that is. Yeah, Yemi's a great ship. Well, music that I listen to, a little bit of everything. It's usually like power metal. Power metal, some EDM stuff. Decent bit of two Steps from Hell, if you know who they are. Mr. Sherman. And decent salvo. Is she good with this gun layout? With the 20-second reload on 17.5-inch guns, I mean, yeah, It can be awkward at times trying to get all your guns on target, obviously. He should be, yep, there he is. He's Dunzo. Hi, Champagne. He's going in reverse. Evidently, they just kind of gave up this flank. I may not keep pushing down this way because they have a lot of, like, this side's just open, but they got a lot here, you know. So we'll back off for now and back to the distraction. Origin is a weird boat. It's a Stalingrad with 3 16-inch guns on it, rather than her 9 310s. I appear to have gotten their attention at least. Champagne 2 doesn't really have the greatest armor ever. But yet again, cannot see what I cannot shoot what I cannot see. Well, as far as battleships go, the only legendary mod that I think would be worth it is like the Yami's legendary mod, or if you want to do like a zombie Montana, the Montana's legendary mod. The other ones just aren't worth it in my opinion. Doesn't look like that Yami is even moving. That confirms he was not. But GKs, unless you're somehow getting into brawls like every single match, no, in my opinion. If you are somehow getting into brawls every single match, one, I want to know what you're doing. Well, I said getting in and surviving brawls, you know? Like not just rushing in and, you know, getting yeeted in the first 2 minutes. By the way, no caps have been capped and we're 7 minutes into the match. Ooh, that was very close to biting all the way. Yeah, I knew I do finally have some help, and it's great. Who put this island here? Oh, how is that not a citadel on the board, Dino? What? The thing about the Republic is that when I do get stuck in islands, you have an engine boost to get off of it pretty quickly. Oh, come on. I should have that kill. My game lagged. I know with the NVIDIA filter you couldn't hear me click, but I clicked and there's a bit of lag for it. My gun's actually fired. That's sad. Onward! Onward, Republic. Port versus gunboat? I prefer the gunboats. That's just me, that's just my playstyle. What in the... Okay, that's a interesting maneuver from the Rhone. Oh, we won't... No! Okay, well... That, I mean, I guess I should have seen that coming. The match where nobody caps. When you sink most of the enemy ships, it's over with. Now. Oh, the fire flag. One of the important ones. Also one of the most expensive ones because it's one of the most important flags in the game. Yoink. Alright, let's keep on the French roll. Let's take the Bourgogne out next. Gascon? Okay, we'll check her out after that. Alright, we're gone. We're going, gone. Here's to Montana, Vermont, another Bourgogne, Colombo, Dirtbits, Des Moines, Brindisi, Havrugamo, Daring, Gdansk, Tromp, and Gato. Yemi, Monty, Slava, myself and Bourgogne, Flanders, Hindenburg, Vallejo, Simicaz, Gearing, Daring, Druid, and 2501. Oh, what's Pebble on? Pebble's in his Bourgogne. Ah, I see what you did though. I see what you did there, Pebble. Words are hard. Feelings are hard. Yeah, we'll do what was asked? Do Gascon, then we'll do Nagato. My favorite DD line, that would be the Russian gunboats. But I like the Khabarovsk better than I like the replacement Khabarovsk, whatever they call it. Delny. Like Delny's got a lot going for it. But the fact that you lose DPM getting to the Delny from the Tashkent, it's just like, what? Because, you know, it's just a tier 10 Tashkent. You don't get the 4th turret like you do in the Khabarovsk. Lumbo. Yes, I believe they do, Owen. I believe any tier 10 counts toward the 5 for the Research Bureau. Come on, this should be a good salvo on the Colombo. Maybe not enough lead. He sped up a bit. Overpins. And... sad. Sad. Ooh, 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 la 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 la. That's what I want to see. No, no, turn back out. Turn back out. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Before he rethinks his strategy there. Dispersion didn't really cooperate. Dang it, that could have been glorious.
Torpille droit devant.
I do wonder what this the Moine's gonna do. Surely he's not gonna just keep going forward, right? Yeah, keep going up, Des Moines. There's not a battleship. Okay, well he knows now. Gonna break his turrets.
Boost des moteurs activé.
There we go, got both of his front turrets. Did I really just shoot him in his bow and then knock out his stern turrets, his rear turrets? That is so Water Warships. Come on. There we go. That should be the front too. Unless you just insta-damacon them. This is not typically how one would be playing. Who's freaking Torps are... Oh, daring. Wait, who was that first set from? Yeah, no, we got a little bit too cheeky there. That was daring. Who's the... Oh, there's a bunch of them that aren't even spotted yet. That's unfortunate. That's just hilarious. Aim for the front turrets. Look like I hit the front turrets, back turrets get knocked out. Okay, so Gascon was the other one that was asked about. There it is. Is Gascon good? I don't really like it that much. It's basically a Richelieu that doesn't have the advantageous gun position. I never really had much luck in it, in my opinion. It's another way to think about it. It's a Republic at tier 8 without the caliber advantage or the reload. I think it still has a 30-second flat reload. So you're stuck with, like, in the Richelieu, your dispersion isn't that great. But, what's the deal? Was it 27 seconds? 28 seconds. Okay, so you have a slightly faster reload than the Richelieu. Richelieu, your accuracy isn't that great, but the guns are in the front of the ship, and you know, with the angles there, it can work, you know. But with the Gascon, you don't have any improvement on the accuracy, and you have more awkward angles. So you have to show more of your side to get your shots on target. So it's just kind of like, you know. But others swear up and down by the ship, so I mean, like, if it works for you, that's great. I'm happy that it does. And like, when people hear me say that I don't like a particular ship, that doesn't mean like I think you're an idiot for playing it. It just means I don't like it. If you can get it to work for you, fantastic. I'm glad for you. A couple of bites in the Hawk. There's a Lazo out there. Let's see if the dispersions are going to cooperate. Looks okay. I think yeah. Going a little bit further lower than I was expecting. The thing too is that the accuracy isn't great, and the shells are traveling so fast that when you do hit a cruiser, you're probably just going to overpin them, which is really annoying. I don't know what this Lazo thinks he's doing. I don't know if he's thinking at all. He very well might be a bot. Oh no, he turned to avoid my shells, but he's going to sell into 4 ships. Okay. Okay, seems legit. Like, guy literally bowed into a Kid, Hipper, Baltimore, and a Zeton. Doesn't touch his rudder, alright? My shells come in, starts the maneuver. Because of course he does. I forgot how slow the New Mexico is. Oh, the Minsk is on this side of the island, Blow's on the other side. See, I don't know, I think he's beached. You feared you more than you feared your teammates? I guess so. Yeah, I guess it's a compliment, you know? And the Mexico's running away too, because of course he is. There goes the New Mexico. No. Oh, they only ate some of my shells. Now we gotta go chase down the food. I'm gonna shoot the Hawk. He's got thinner armor. And see, this is another thing too. So like, if I was chasing these guys down in Richelieu, I could just, you know, point the bow at them and run toward them. When else I'm in the Gascon, I got I gotta, you know, throw this maneuvering and crap. And of course, show more broadside to get that second turret on target. Well, that missed. Oh, the Minsk is still around. Ooh, that might get him there. Had actual good dispersion. Oh, come on! Well, now we gotta kind of rush him because these torps are gonna hurt us if we don't. He's still, there's nothing too. Because I gotta go bow into him because he's got torpedoes. I only have 4 guns. 4 tier 8 battleship guns, and I'm probably gonna bracket him when he does pop out. But where is this man at? You've just been sitting in the smoke doing nothing this entire time? There he is. Alright, those actually connected. I thought he would have dumped torps or something. Alright, we need to go defend the cap now. The Trino is in their cap somehow. Oh, it's probably the split in the cap. But it could also be the Pensacola. So I don't know if I want to load HE or not yet. So let's see. What is it? Well, I think it's the Pensacola. I would have spotted him by now. Well, it might still be. I still gotta get around this. Let's see. We'll find him plane. It is a Pensacola. My gunners, I really need you to reload it. Come on, you know you want to get all those guns on me? Yeah, buddy. There we go. Alright, cool. Close quarters expert. Alright, the split's over there. Are you kidding me? This is a calculated risk. So I did just clear, and the Pobetta shows up too. Why not? Of course, it takes away like a third of my remaining health. Oh, he's right here. Split's out of the cap, so he's not there anymore. There he is. Alright, cool, we got the sub. Good hit on the split as well. He's living up to his name, though. Well, I mean, he's in a split. He has literally no choice. Alright, well, we got the cruiser, we got the submarine, we got the destroyer. What else did we see? We're up to 4 kills. So we can go for the hat trick and try to go for the carrier too. Alright, should be able to catch up to him. And Jesus, these can run when they build up their speed. And I don't know, at this range, nope, okay, that worked. I'm in US Central, so it's 6:17 p.m. for me here. Come on, guns. Oh, there we go. That was a good hit. Oh, that's not gonna get him. Nope. Oh, the Baltimore's. Oh, he's the last one alive. Okay. I mean, that was a pretty good tear at it. 4 kills. 81k, but I think it was 2 DDs. Yeah, 2 DDs. That's what it was. That's not bad. And again, the game rewards you on your percentage of damage done. I mean, there you go. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Alright. And we got, of course, all the achievements there. Let's see. Ah. Yeah, they do not have any AP, the split. Alright, Nagato, of all things, was asked for. I have not played Nagato in ever. I'm pretty sure it's been like 5 years. Yeah, since I went through the Japanese battleship tech tree. It's a tier 6, huh? You said Mitsu Yudachi. Do I not have it anymore? Kongo, Hatsuharu, Issei, Kakase, Aoba, Mitsu, Shiatsu Yudachi, Myoko. Oh god. You see? That's tier 7, alright. Yeah. So, oh, no, whoops. I forgot that it actually saves when you turn those off now. Alright. Just grab that real quick. That. Alright, like all IJN battleships, I'm going to build to main battery guns. Because we like guns here. So I get all the standard consumables on. And then they're all gonna need retraining, huh? Let's just take. Nah, not him. Dasha, come here, Dasha. And then get all that set up. Let's slap some paint on it. Some bonuses. Alright, let's go. Trying to play Yamato, any tips for you? The Japanese battleships typically you want to kind of be mid-ish range. And, well, with the Yami in particular too, you have 460mm guns, so you can just, you don't really care about armor too much, because you just go right through it. The most challenging thing about the Japanese battleship is the dispersion pattern. It's got this weird, like, 5-pointed star dispersion pattern that's very frustrating. So you have to get used to that. But I wouldn't highly recommend if you could eventually get it, the unique upgrade for the Yami. It helps rein in that dispersion a lot to where it's darn near usable. But the thing is too, with the Yami, your armor is best at like 14-15 kilometers out. You're very well protected from long range AP at that range. So typically I would hang back a bit, start the match, and then as the match goes on, you go ahead and push in. And since you have this very nice Japanese battleship armor, when it's late game and it comes time for you to push in, you should still have a relatively healthy Yami now pushing the enemy team. And the Yami is not that bad at tanking at medium to closer-ish range if you know how to angle. Be wary that behind your number 2 turret, you've got the Yami cheek. And also, by the number 3 turret, you have the butt cheek there too. And in both of those places, anything with decent AP can go through there and citadel you, so you don't want to give that cheek to anybody if you can help it. So once you get those down, it should be pretty good. It's the old ship, so there's a lot more to it than these newer ships, but she's very rewarding once you get her figured out. I do have a Japanese battleship guide video from a long time ago. The general tips and tricks in it are still relevant to those ships today, but the commander build is going to be out of date, and some of the tips about the meta are going to be out of date too. But that guide is still up if you want to check it out. Just type in Sealord Japanese battleship guide. I think it was made like 2020 or 2021, so it's not super out of date. So, it's not like a guide from 2016, but it should help you a bit. I don't know, are these 410s yet? Yes, they are 410s. Okay, cool. This time seeing you live. Thanks for the great training and info videos. Glad to have helped, Joe. Hello, Furry Kaka. Come on. Overpins, yay! Now he gets away with just overpinning. Oh yeah, I forgot the Nagato is incredibly squish. see if we can, maybe from, well, this angle we got more of the ship to bite into, so there you go. Pins. Glad it felt Phantom. Normandy and West Virginia are having a spell. Yeah, the Nagato is very squishy. I remember this now from the game. The thing is, the Japanese battleship, the main line, it's a mix of battleships and battle cruisers. So you have some ships that are tankier, way tankier than the others. So it's a very weird amalgamation of ships. I thought they would, separate it with the upcoming Japanese battle cruisers, but guess not. My zoomer doesn't start fires for some reason. Well, make sure you are using HE. I use the default range. I'm sorry, the default crosshair. I just have the alternative interface turned on. I've been using it for 6 years. It's worked for me, so. Oh, it's how's it? That's why I'm getting special attention from the West Virginia. Did I turn fast enough? The answer is no, but Halbert's dispersion wasn't great, so I'm okay. That's a good hit there, 10k. Also, if you have just one fire when you're around half health, don't worry about using damage con. Just let that heal take care of it. The best ship for the new game mode? You mean the concealed maneuvers? Something with a lot of AA, so like Kid, Mainz. What's the tier 8 British light cruiser? Edinburgh? Yeah, I think it's the Edinburgh. Yeah, Magi's really nice. Magi is a mucho solid ship. So a really tough ship too. Oh yeah, the Pan American ones, yeah, they have great AA too. So yeah, again, like the tier 8 American light cruiser also would be great too. Cleveland. Prince Oregon also surprisingly has a very, very nice amount of AA. Get off the corner, Nagato. Ooh, who was that? Who intervened in our honorable one-on-one? Oh, they're Fuso, that's who. Oh, come on. I'm out of 300 HP. What you see going on here too is that my team doesn't really want to push that far down for some reason. Oh, come on! He keeps surviving by the actual skin of his teeth. Okay, we should have him here. Or the Deflinger gets him. Again, half our team went to the side, but they don't want to do anything. I don't know why, you know, you have a ton of ships on one side and you just sit there. You don't want to commence in the war of the warship part, you know? It's in the name. Okay, let's try North Carolina with her. Oh. With her new 2.2 Sigma. She recently got a buff to where Sigma's increased, which Sigma is the value that determines how nice of a dispersion you're going to get with your guns. Dispersion's how far they fly away from each other, and she got hers buffed 2.21. In that big ol', I think it was last patch before last. Faroe Islands, tier 10, wonderful. Let's go down south to see.
Action stations.
FDR, Vermont, another North Carolina, Tirpitz, Bismarck, Hawk, Des Moines, Smallmans, Shimakaze, Sherman, Druid, and a Salmon. And we have Malta, Kremlin, myself in North Carolina, Bismarck, Hawk, Roma, Salem, Austin, Sherman, Marcel, Yugang, and an I-56. See how this goes, shall we? Now, North Carolina is one of the best tier 8 battleships in the game, in my humble opinion. But I could oblige, Dalton. Oh no, Dalton, you're good. That, I mean, I know the what the Nagato experience is like. It wasn't the ship's fault, you know. We all get teams like that.
Enemy force detected. Enemy battleship sighted.
Not gonna open up on him. He's too far away. Then pops a little bit closer. We will. If that's an 18-second flight time all the way back there. That's Bismarck. Let's give that a whirl, shall we? Maneuvering? Not really. Think he might eat this. Overpins, because of course. Overpins and some torpedo protection. I think that was still locked on. You just fired too. Looking good. Well, we got a bite that time. I didn't even low enough. Blessed deck armor. One detective? Oh, his friend the Turpits did it. Oh, now there he goes. I should use my free XP. I'd use it to research the modules you need to upgrade the ships you're grinding through. I wouldn't just go and chunk it at, you know, a whole ship. Because those upgrades, you're going to need those. Those are some of the more frustrating parts of this game is, you know, dealing with, like, the stock hull, the stock range module, the stock guns. So, getting through those as fast as you can is what I would do. I think there's a sub ranting in chat. Ooh, a little bit too short. Depth charge plays that make no sense and teams that only feel like subs that have my name and no others. With ship XP you can get modules too. I'm just saying free XP is a way to do that. That's a good hit. 10k to the Turpits. He's gonna melt. Ooh, Kremlin God is serving of FDR planes. Not give him enough lead. We're gonna tag his stern half, but that would have been better if, yeah, if we would have hit him, you know, around there-ish. And then that guy is AFK? Hello, Austin. Cosmic, yeah, it's my internet, it's not you. Don't worry about it. My internet is terrible. My ISP doesn't care. They have a monopoly on the only reasonably fast internet in my area. And they don't care. I've called them. Get the runaround, you know? And hopefully it'll clear up for Friday, I hope at least. It's been like this all friggin' week. Come on, the one's right there. How'd he go and tuck there? Yeet. Starlink. Again, I've looked into Starlink. It's not quite there yet, where you can reliably use it as a, you know, for like streaming. Oh, my ISP is Cox Internet, COX, not the one that you wonderful Christian children are thinking about. And if you live in South Louisiana, you probably have a similar story with them too. Drew's giving my turret crews a headache. Cox, yeah, there you go, Taz. There you go. You know my pain. They're the only ISP around. Uh-oh. ISP around here that has anything that's fast enough for you to stream with. But it's incredibly unreliable, as you guys are seeing. If I can yoink the small links real quick, that should net us some points. Yep, that's what I'm saying. We're paying for the gigabyte speed, and the download's not bad. I'll give them that. The upload, it's just not consistent. Like, it sputters at the speed that it's supposed to. Like, it'll be up in there, you know, like 4 or 5 kilobits per second, but then it randomly just drops down to, you know, 2 or 1. Well, just get the small ones go ready. Are you? Oh my god, what is with my gunners? Oh my god, he's 7 kilometers away, just die already.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
I always find that weird that when people complain about you sinking into these ships. Signal off, I know, right? Now he's AFK, 3 points. We also need the Shimmer Torps, that's most unfortunate. Well, Malta's dead. Although our Union might get the FDR, which would be pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna turn around and head back to sea. The Hawk Dev strikes the Malta. Okay. Oh, the North Carolina turned around. If the Union lives long enough, well, actually, if he gets the FDR, we'll have more points to, or more time for us to handle this guy. Yeah, I have several videos talking about how to maximize your grind and everything. You want to check those out? Oh, homie got stuck on the island. Wait for him to fire, then we'll turn out to kite him out. Nope. There we go. Most unfortunate. $95K, 3 kills. There you go. Florida? Also known as the Tier 7 American Slava. Oh. Yeah. So if you were here earlier, I cleared my notifications, letting me know that we were dropping frames, which is of course due to my terrible internet provider. We had 13 notifications when I cleared it after the first 30 minutes. We're up to 64 notifications of drop frames now. Because why give the customer what they pay for? This is a $150 a month internet too. Just need 5 more. Yeah, I know. 5 more, and we've reached the holy number. We've reached the holy number. 65. We're up to 65 now. 4 more. 4 more, fellas. Alright, Colorado sent off. It's an actual Tier 7 game, right? Hunted by New York, Indianapolis, Trinidad, Gano, Hawkins, Akatsuki, Grom, and T22. The recommendations for the skills, Lee, it's weird. I'll say I can't explain it. I remember when the Commander Rework came out and it had the recommendations, and I looked at it and I'm like, what is this nonsense, you know? Oh, it's weird. And that was one of the first things I said in my Commander Rework build video. I'm like, yeah, just ignore what the game says. That's some terrible, terrible advice there. $150 per month, that's bonkers. My Verizon BIOS is $55 a month. Yep, $150 a month for this gigabit internet that doesn't even let you stream. Which is ridiculous.
Enemy force detected.
AT&T is working on their fiber, and the day they offer that, I am dropping Cox and switching to them. I'm the day that the second that, wow, I did not aim that correctly. Oh, look at Indianapolis. Tier 4 premierships. I don't want to watch it because no one really plays low tiers that much. That's why they use bots at those tiers. It does suck about the 14-inch guns. They'll get a lot of overmatch. Yeah, like I don't think they when was the last time they even added like a tier 3 premium ship, really? Like what? The Dreadnought? Oh, find the enemy of my plane. Nothing! Alright, cool. Alright, well then. Well, there was something that fired. Here goes the Indianapolis. Well, Bayern's coming back around. Yeah, this might be decent. That was decent. Look at that. There goes the Bayern. All right. Apparently there's a conga line of ships going through the middle. I mean, alright, that's interesting. I mean, it does look like it's just the Bayern and Indianapolis out here, so I mean, screw it. Let's see what happens. Watch out, fellas. It's the Hawkins. Got buffed last patch. I'm Fiji.
Spotter returning to ship.
They're really just bum rushing the base. Alright, cool. That's rare. They're actually playing the objective, fellas. A personal lower tier premium? Like Dreadnoughts? I mean, I get, I and a lot of the player base, you know, you get through the tier, 3 and 4 slog, and don't tend to go back. I mean, like, yeah, like Dreadnought has some of the more accurate tier 3 battleship guns. They're not railguns by any stretch of the imagination, but by tier 3 standards, they're pretty good. Oh, he's going way slower than I thought he was going. Shoot, they might actually pull that off. Just simply drove their ships into the cap. Who would have thought such a radical strategy would work? And these guys haven't even like blinked an eye. The Bayern's gone back. There we go. I mean, that's one Bayern versus a Konvoyski, Gneisenau, Kamikaze, and a Jervis. Yeah, Victor, it's my internet. It's not yours. I have a terrible ISP called Cox. Internet monopoly. They don't give a crap. Give them $150 a month and I get mediocre internet. Sad. Plus, that should be a dead Hawkins there. Well, the Bayern's gonna die with honor, apparently. I do like how the rest of their team simply does not care that we're taking their cap. That's a dead Bayern right there, yeah. And granted, our cap is a little open right now, but... Well, actually the Hugo back here is holding them all back by himself. Cox. C-O-X. Cox Communication. Oh, I thought my rudder was going. Cox Communication. C-O-X. I think they're more of a South and Midwest thing. Hey! 69 notifications of frames being dropped. Well, I guess we can try to beat this Indianapolis for our team fully caps. Looks like the Colorado has kind of turned around to address the situation, but that might be it. I went for too many profit stream for like 8 hours, maybe. No, I thought he was going to turn around. Oh, he's just going to keep doing the wiggle wiggle. He's 62 planes shot down. That's that should net you a bit of XP and credits just from that alone. Come on, come on, come on. Ah. We'll put this island here. This doesn't look terrible. And... oh no! Down to 1700 HP. Oh man. That was most unfortunate. Dang. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and end it there. Stream's too laggy. I don't want to force you guys to keep watching a PowerPoint. Man, I don't know. I just hope one day they get their act together, or someone gets here with fiber soon, so we can get back to streaming like normal. And what's really weird too is, like, a lot of you guys know, it'll be fine for like 3 or 4 months at a time, but we get a month or two where it's just terrible like this. And I apologize, but there's nothing I can do. You know, I've called them. They give them the runaround. They maybe run a diagnostic on it or whatever. But yeah, I mean, it eventually all just comes back to this. But yeah, hopefully in the future we'll get some quality internet around here. But anyway, thanks to you guys for coming out and sticking through it. You know, of course, with streams like this, don't tend to get a lot of viewers, which does suck. But I mean, again, it's out of my hands, and that's exceptionally frustrating. But anyway, guys, again, thank you for those that came out and stuck around through the whole thing. I really appreciate it. We'll try again Friday, this upcoming Friday, same place, same time. And we'll have the 4th hour for the community div time on Friday, so make sure you come out for that. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, a great rest of your week. Hope to catch you guys in the next one.